Hey y'all, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. If this is your first time joining my live, my name is Chanel Jones, owner of Savvy Taxes and or Savvy Business Group. My DBA is Savvy Taxes. So today, y'all already know I'm on here like 10, 15 minutes because I'm not really trying to give you any fluff or anything like that. Good morning, Cassandra. Thank you so much for joining. I'm here to tell you the facts. So today we're just talking about questions that pertains to business owners, small business owners. It doesn't matter if you're an MLM. It doesn't matter if you have an online business. It doesn't matter if you have a traditional business or if you run a business from the comfort of your own home. So those questions today, I want you to write it down, take with you, and apply these to your situation if you don't have these things in place, because it really can help or hurt you during tax time. And you always want to be prepared. So, my fellow business owners, get your pen and paper ready because I have some information to share with you. So, the first question I want you to ask yourself is, do you have your tax documents set up for tax time this year? What does that include, Chanel? I'm glad you asked. So, you want to have your business and your income expense sheets ready, right? So any income that you had coming in, you still have money coming in towards until December 31st, right? You're still going to have that, but it's still important, super important to have those documents and all of that because it's hard to keep track of it throughout the year, right? But if you don't, you'll end up, I do taxes, so I see everything under the sun. I've had somebody come with a shoebox full of tax stuff. And that's kind of hard. So if you're a business owner and you don't have that stuff ready, it could cost you more with your tax preparation, or your tax specialist or your tax, whoever it is, H&R Block, whoever it is you go to. It could end up, good morning, Juanita. Hey, Debbie, thank you so much for joining. It could end up costing you in the long run. So yeah, it may be time consuming to get everything set up, but if you do it at the beginning of the year, it'll make it so much easier towards the end and you'll have all your things in place in order to file your taxes. So that one question is, do you have, hey, good morning, sis. I so appreciate you. You know, I appreciate you all the time. Um, do you have your tax documents in order? Right? Good morning, Charlene and Dwayne. Thank y'all so much for joining. I hope you have a great morning. I missed y'all yesterday, but I had a good reason. I'm always working. And so it gets busier, especially with my affiliate program that y'all already know I'm going to talk about at the end of this live. So the next thing is, what type of business do you have? I had a couple of business owners message me about taxes, not necessarily federal taxes to deal with the IRS, but state level. So I'm going to get to that in 1 second. I'm really just basing off this. Hey, Danielle and Montoya. Danielle, not the replay today. You're getting it live. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate y'all. So with that being said, if you have, no, this is the difference. If you have a service-based business or a product-based business, this is where you want to check with your state, right? Check at your state levels and make sure you're registered with I would say Illinois Department. Everybody have their own names. So make sure you're registered with your state. Hey, tell Milo I said, hey, I love that little boy. And I saw him walking on that video. Almost made me want another one, but not really. So I'm gonna just love on him from a distance. So tell Milo I said good morning. So if you have a product-based business, are you registered with your state for sales taxes? Super important because you don't want to get hit at the end of the year. I had this happen to one client where they had to go back. First of all, it was a fine. And let me tell you, she didn't even make a lot of money. I want to say for some quarters, it was $0. But since she hadn't filed, they were on her. So definitely make sure if you have a product based business. Good morning, Tasha. It doesn't matter if it's an MLM or if it's online or if it's ran from your home. If you have a product based business where you're selling anything, I don't care if it's t-shirts, I don't care if it's caps, I don't care if it's candy, what does it call it, lotions, soaps, bars. If you're selling things, you need to be registered with your state in order to pay taxes. Y'all know they want their money. So Don't say y'all haven't heard it, you didn't know about it because you heard it from me. So if you don't have those things in place, it's kind of last minute, but you definitely want to go ahead and check with your state to see if you have all of your ducks lined in a row, and if you need to be paying yearly taxes or if you need to be paying quarterly taxes or monthly. That all depends on how much money you're generating. So, good morning, Verity. Thank you so much for joining. So it really just depends on how much money you're making. So definitely check with your state. Again, if you sell products, whether it's online, in your house, MLM, whatever it is, register with your state so you won't get with that tax bill, and make sure you're collecting taxes. That's the thing. So if you're selling, you have to make sure you're collecting those taxes. You have to make sure what it is. You have to check to see what it is, honestly, with your state. A lot of states that I deal with is 7%, but then you have to go down to the county level. So it's levels to this. So if you don't know a lot of information about it, definitely get with somebody that's professional. Call your state, the Illinois Department of Revenue here in Indiana. You can call the state level. It really don't matter because I have clients literally in 50 states. So to sit up here and tell you I know all of those names, I'd be lying. So just check with your state, do some Googling, do some researching, and make sure your business is set up properly. Good morning, Ken. Is that Ken? Good morning, Ken. How are you? Thank y'all so much for joining. So the next thing after is just making sure you're collecting those sales taxes. That's the end of that. So make sure you register. Good morning, Margie, 1K one day girl. Good morning, Crystal. Savvy Tech. Y'all showing out. Okay, so I'm in this. Good morning, Sandra. Y'all keep popping up. So I'm in this 1K one day group. It is amazing. Some of the things that I'm learning and the income that is being produced from that. And my good friend Margie was on here. And then we have Crystal, who's already a Savvy Tax affiliate, and she's ready to make some money with us this year. So with that being said, good morning, Sandra and Crystal and Margie. Okay, so the next thing we're talking about is how do you keep your books? If you're a business owner, what do you do? Good morning. What do you do to keep your book? Do you use spreadsheets? Do you use QuickBooks? QuickBooks is a really great resource that I've been using for years. But do you use some type of automatic software that helps you keep track of your income and your expenses? Because at the end of the day, if you don't know how much is, yes, if you don't know how much is going out and you don't know how much is going in, I can say officially that you really don't even have a business. So it's super important to get your finances on track. It doesn't matter what type of business you're in. Good morning, Letitia Vasquez. Thank you so much for joining. I love seeing those hearts. Y'all put that across that screen, y'all. The hearts, the likes, the laughs, whatever it is. If you find this information valuable, please share this video with other people because it's knowledge that everybody needs to know if you have a small business, because it's coming time to the end of the year. And tax time can be a good thing for you or it could be a bad thing for you. So just make sure you have your stuff in the road. Right now, I'm really specifically talking to small business owners or business owners in general. So if you need to go back, because we started for some of you guys who are just jumping on. Good morning, Maria. If you're just jumping on, then, go back, catch the replay. And because I'm almost finished with this, but I think it's really super important for some of the things that you need for taxes. Danielle says, what I'm working on helping clients with. God bless you, my sister. Thank y'all so much. Danielle says, what I'm working on helping clients with. Oh, I got you. I was like, what are you trying to say? I got you. They have to operate like a business and be considered a business. Exactly, Danielle. Danielle, she's another tax professional, y'all. So if you're looking for somebody in Maryland, she's great as well. Very knowledgeable. So yes, Danielle, you already know you operate. If you want to make money like a business, you have to be set up like a business and operate like a business. So yes, that's what she's working with her clients with. So do you have spreadsheets? If you don't, start doing that. It's really good. It's really quick to use the Google spreadsheets or Excel spreadsheets, or even use QuickBooks. It's really good. Also, with some of the business, we also maybe pay for help, right? So you may have somebody helping you throughout the year, If you've paid somebody more than $600 throughout the entire year, you want to have them fill out a W-9, and you want to send a 1099 to the IRS at the end of the year, right? For those reasons, I'm just giving you the tools, right? I'm giving you what you need to know. In order how to do it, that's a whole nother thing, and we can talk about that, another time. But these are some of the things for small business owners that you need to be looking for if you own a business. So remember that, write that down. If you pay somebody more than $600, they need to fill out a W-9 form. And you need to submit a 1099 form at the end of the year for each person that you did pay that's over $600. Good morning, Shamika and Ebony. Y'all showing out. Y'all show the sister some love this morning, because this is really, really vital, important information come tax time. I'm telling y'all. So I'm giving y'all a whole lot of nuggets to kind of set you up on the right path. If you need more help, definitely reach out to me, and I can get you where you need to be, where the IRS or the state ain't on your back. The last thing is, do you know the type of deductions that you can write off for your specific business? I get this question all the time. Text messages, inboxes, emails, phone calls. Do you know the deductions that you're supposed to write off at the end of the year? Y'all might want to check that out. And another tip, Google is great. Google don't know everything about your specific business, because it's just some things that you need to see a tax professional about in order to know how to deduct those things, especially with the tax. Go ahead, Shamika, with those hearts. I love them, sis. Thank you. Not sometimes, most professional, knowledgeable tax professionals know that there are different ways to increase your refund or even lower your tax bill. That Google, you can find a lot of stuff on there, and I encourage you to do that. However, you do need that professional help. Yes, to be able to, Crystal says, no, not at all. Yep. To be able to know where those deductions come in. And with the new tax laws that changed last year, don't just be putting stuff on there. I've known tax professionals that went to jail. And just to be honest, who is it? What's the little TurboTax? A lot of people found themselves in hot water last year with using TurboTax. And I didn't have to, but I did appreciate them coming to me to correct it. Now, with you paying TurboTax or doing the free, which is not really so free, at the end, when you pay and when you're doing that online yourself, you're not really knowing what you're supposed to do. It's going to walk you through some things, but it's a software, right? It doesn't know the tax deductions. It doesn't know the, what else you have? It's a small business deduction that's new. So it's so many things. I'm not telling y'all everything. I'd be crazy to tell y'all everything, but I did share with y'all a lot about how you can get yourself set up the correct way. Good morning, Elaine. So I'm going over these things one more time. These are just questions to ask yourself as a business owner when it comes to tax time. So do you have your tax documents set up? What type of business do you have? Do you have a product-based business? If you do have a product-based business, are you registered with your state and set up with sales taxes? Are you filing monthly, quarterly, or yearly with your tax business? Good morning, Ali. Are you collecting sales tax from the customers that you serve? These are all super important questions. How do you keep your books? If y'all not writing this down, definitely make sure you catch it on the replay. Do you use spreadsheets? Do you use an automatic software like QuickBooks? Super important on keeping it up with your income and your expenses. Other than that, you have no business. Have you paid anybody $600 or more throughout the year? Because if you did, you need to have them fill out a W-9. You yourself need to submit a 1099 form to the IRS, right? The last question is, do you know the type of deductions that you need for your business? How it's going to save you money? How it's going to lower your tax bill? All of these things are super important for small business owners, no matter what type of business you're in. If you're MLM, again, if you work from home, if you have a brick and mortar traditional business, these are all super important. So I thought I'd just get on because I got a lot of inboxes, and this is where I get my topics from. from other people when they ask questions. So with that being said, if you need help with getting these things set up, reach out to me and I can definitely, help you. If you don't, just go over these notes, go over, catch the replay, and just make sure these things are lined up for your own personal business, right? This is free knowledge. You got Google, but you have a tax professional that's telling you what you'll need at the end of the tax season, whether you're coming to me or not. This is just knowledge for everybody. So with that being said, y'all know I'm about to talk. Good morning, Ali. Thank you so much for joining. The last but not least, I am going to talk about my tax affiliate program. Let me see, Crystal. I have used them for the last 5 years. Okay, Crystal, hey, if it works, but this year you'll be doing your own taxes because you're an affiliate. So you have your own tax software and everything. So you'll be able to make money. So thank you for joining my program. I appreciate you. Shamika, we are definitely having you do our taxes from now on. Thank you. I appreciate you, sis. Thank y'all so much. So with that being said, guys, I do have an affiliate program. If you're looking to make some extra money, here's that pitch, right? Because I love my business. I love what I do. I love helping people and I love learning. I got off a webinar this morning, learning how to create courses because that is my next phase of income that I'll be setting up. So anyways, I am working with just a small beta group with showing them what I know about that part. So anyways, I'm creating income streams left and right because as an entrepreneur, you have to have it. You cannot solely rely on one stream of income. So anyways, that's like a little side note. Back to my affiliate program. We do have an affiliate program that teaches you how to do basic tax returns, right? There's another level for doing small business and, things like that. And that's all shown in my program as well. But if you want to create another stream of income, taxes is the way to go. This is one stream of income that next to my daycare, I haven't seen a return on an investment like this, right? So you're able to make what a normal person would make in a year within 4 months, right? I mean, that alone is worth trying it. That alone is worth getting into. It don't matter if you made just $10,000 or $20,000 extra dollars within 4 months. I'm pretty sure that can help you, right? It's allowing people to quit their part-time jobs because a lot of affiliates actually are in our program part-time because they all have full-time jobs. So it is doable. And they have full-time jobs, go to school and have kids. So you'll make the time to create your time. That's what it is. So it's really no excuses because there's so many different ways to make money out here. This is just my way to show you what it is that I do in one of the streams of incomes that I have. So with that, good morning, Felicia. Yes, rich friend. Yes, Margie. So with that being said, you'll get professional tax software, online training. You'll even get a certificate. I'm going to show y'all that. It's so cute. You'll get a certificate at the end of the training. We do have a private Facebook group. You'll have marketing materials and tools that you need to actually start your business from home. What do you need? I'm glad you asked. You need a laptop or a computer. A printer is optional because a lot of our whole software, our whole program is electronic. So Crystal says, I want to quit my full-time job. Work with me. Let's get these numbers because we're going into another training, Crystal, tomorrow, Wednesday. And then this Wednesday and next Wednesday, we'll be talking about, setting yourself up from, income so that if that's something that you wanted to pursue, you can do. So good morning, Shatanice and Felicia Dixon. Thank you. I had an amazing time talking to you. You cracked me up yesterday. That's another tax professional down in Texas. Amazing lady, sweet lady, God-loving, God-fearing, whatever. So I appreciate you. You made my day yesterday. So with that being said, it's a full-fledged program. If you want more information, as always, I will definitely leave it in the comments. And last year, I want to say we had 4 new affiliates just from one of my videos. So if you're interested, let me know. You don't have to sign up right away. Enrollment does end November 30th. So I can have everybody where we need to be going into December. So I hope you guys followed, you liked, you shared this information. I saw a lot of hearts. There's a lot of people that jumped in. So again, if you found this information valuable, if you can send it to somebody else, another business owner, y'all. This is a specific talk for business owners this morning. So share it with another business owner. Make sure they have their stuff set up. If you love them, share it with them, because you don't want to see nobody out here getting swamped and getting papers from the state and the IRS for not filing taxes or not having their information set up properly. So with that being said, thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you always, every day. I will try to be back on here tomorrow as well at 10 a.m. And if I don't, you'll see a post. You're going to see something from me. If you don't see me on here live, I'm working. So that's that. I appreciate you. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye. Okay. I guess I'm not going anywhere because this thing, y'all know how my computer just act up. I'm going to get a whole new one. I'm like, bye. And Facebook like, no. See y'all. I'm going to just keep talking. I'm going to keep talking until I see that it actually ends, because it caught me